Welcome to the Everton News Daily. Sean Dyche has given his pre-match press conference ahead of Everton's game at Luton Town at Goodison Park on Saturday. The Blues boss was asked about Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Obviously, the Everton striker played 72 minutes last night and scored Everton's second goal, and the crucial second goal in Everton's 2-1 win at Aston Villa. Sean Dyche was asked whether the Everton striker was at the stage where he could play 2 games on the run. This is what the manager had to say about that.
Well, I'm pleased for him, first of all. He's dug in for a long time, and we've tried to come away from the pressure of just putting him straight back in all the time, and hopefully that'll pay dividends in the longer term for him and for us. I think he's looked sharp in the games. We obviously knew that, we're building him back into first team football, hence why we got him off at a reasonable kind of state of the game last night. But yeah, you can only get fitter and sharper. Jack Harrison I thought was excellent, I said after the game, not necessarily because of his technical and tactical performance in the sense of being as sharp as he will get, but for someone who's hardly had any football really, he's had training time, it must be clear, but actual football as in playing games at this level, then it's been minimal for a long period, and I thought he was really sharp and did really well.
There you go. On to that, Luton Town at home represents an opportunity for Everton to get their first home victory of the season. The Hatters have struggled so far, but they get their first point in last week's 1-1 draw with Wolves. It won't be an easy game for Everton. Everton's home form is really poor at the moment, 6 defeats in their last 7 at Goodison Park. But there is an expectation on Everton beginning to win home games, and Sean Dyche was asked about this today in his press conference.
Well, there's an expectation at Everton Football Club at every game. That's certainly been very, very clear to me since I've been here. Every game is a winnable game. Every game we should expect to win. Every game we go in it to win it, and that is the expectation of being at Everton Football Club. I've learned that very quickly.
One of the standout players last night was Amadou Onana, who was fantastic in the midfield alongside James Garner. He's been playing a little bit deeper in the last couple of games, and Sean Dyche was asked about whether the fact that he's in that number 6 role now, is that where he sees Amadou long term. This is what he had to say.
Yeah, I mean, it's we've flexed that since I've been at the club, really, because they've been the mainstay of the 3 in midfield, not literally, but mostly they've been the mainstay. We've looked at it, flexed it, the 1 and the 2, the 2 and the 1, and working as a 3, even a flat 3 at times in certain games, and more often than not, they've delivered. Amadou's young, he's learning. We want him to be open-minded about the difference in the 3 roles in midfield. I could still see him. He's got the capability, certainly the physical capability, to go into the number 10 spot and crash the box from wide areas and that sort of thing. But his history suggests he's slightly better when he's slightly deeper. I thought him and Jimmy were excellent last night. Had good games at the weekend, both of them in slightly different roles. Yet again, open-mindedness from 2 young players who are growing and maturing in the Premier League.
Steve Rotherham has confirmed that he met with CEO of the 777 Group, Don Dransfield, yesterday. He wanted assurances over Everton's new stadium, whether they had the funds to buy the football club, and also the Goodison legacy. Well, Steve Rotherham has put a message out today. This is what he has said regarding that meeting. Yesterday afternoon, I met with Don Dransfield, the CEO of 777 Partners Football Division, to discuss the questions I have around the future of Everton Football Club, the Bramley Moore Stadium development and the proposed takeover of the club. There was a frank and open discussion on a range of topics, from assurances on the financing and completion of the new stadium, especially given its significance as a catalyst for the wider regeneration of the 10th Street area, the delivery of the Goodison Legacy project, and the combined authority funding of heritage assets around Bramley Moor, and potential future working on any successful Euro 28 bid. I was clear that should 777 Partners takeover be completed, I would expect further and ongoing dialogue with the ownership to continue to discuss these and other important matters, and was encouraged by their initial response to this. While we await the relevant regulatory clearances with the Premier League and Financial Conduct Authority, which could take up to 12 weeks, I will continue to ask questions on behalf of the Evertonians and people of the region. Everton FC and its history are a core component of what makes the Liverpool City region great. As Mayor, I'm committed to ensuring that Everton remains a significant institution in our area. There you go. So some reassuring words from Steve Rotherham there regarding the 777 takeover of Everton Football Club. Meg Finnegan has been named as the new women's captain of the club, and also today has been named as the new hair game advocate. She takes over from previous advocate Gabby George, who has left the football club to join Manchester United. And sticking with Everton women, they have signed England under-19 goalkeeper Libby Hart. The 18-year-old has gone straight into the women's squad. She has previously played for Birmingham City and Manchester City. She's in Brian Sorensen's squad for Sunday's opening of the Women's Super League. That is it for the News Daily. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and if you want to become a Toffee TV Premier member, the link is in the description. QR code's on the screen now. See you later.